Hello everyone, I'm Meteorologist Charlie Ironmonger. Thank you so much for joining me today for a special edition of what usually is Charlie Loves Science. Today, it's Christmas Eve though. Christmas Eve. It's very rare that I will put science aside for something else, but Christmas is Christmas. And when it's this time of year, when you're getting that holiday feeling going, you really want that magic of the season to spread as far as it can. So today we are going to be giving you guys some tips on reindeer food. It's something, again, that me and my family have done for the past few years after receiving some tips from some friends on how to make things a little bit more fun and a little bit more friendly, not only to the environment, but to the helpers who are pulling Santa in all of those toys all across the world. So we got to go with big rule number one, and that is you want to use biodegradable food items, because if you're going to be sprinkling this stuff outside, you don't want to, again, just basically be littering in your own lawn or on your own roof. You don't want to put a whole bunch of microplastics into, again, your land, your environment, where you live and breathe. So instead of using any sort of glitter, use some of this. I don't know exactly, this one's Brady Crocker sprinkles, but this, with a little extra Christmas snuggle, is what really helps guide the reindeer towards that extra Christmas magic and lets them know that, okay, there's something special there. We may need to visit that house first. But it's not just, of course, sugar, because reindeer, they can't have too much sugar. It's bad for them. They're not really used to it. So we go with a bunch of rolled oats. And got an example of, here we go. So we'll pour some rolled oats into there. Very nice. We've got essentially the basis for our reindeer food. From there, take the lid off of our sprinkles, and we'll give it a nice healthy touch. That way, again, when they are spread out, I just poured sugar all over my pants to go along with the extra rolled oats. But again, this spread out on the lawn with a reduced amount of sugar shouldn't attract too many pests. Now, of course, what you can also do to help parents, this is for you, if you want to make sure that the reindeer, again, get those in, maybe not rats or mice, always a good idea to kind of water them down after, and that way the reindeer, again, get a better taste of that sugar. But reindeer also, of course, just like straight up vegetables, and that can be anything from, say, some celery to a carrot, or some carrots. All of these, again, great treats for reindeer. If you want to make sure you have everything a reindeer truly needs, this is what you're going for. Now, if you have lichen at your house, that is their absolute favorite. If they can find lichen, they will eat it. They also love leafy greens. So if you don't have carrots, you don't have celery, and you've got an abundance of leafy greens, use that outside. And again, that will really help the reindeer have enough energy to complete their mission. So as far as what we are really looking for, here's kind of a list of things that you need to know. There we go. I knew it would happen, and now we've gone too far. There we are. You're going to want to use biodegradable materials because you don't want everything to just sit in your lawn or sit on your roof. You want it to be able to wash away and know that it's not going to harm your environment. Make sure, again, you water everything down afterwards, especially like this sort of stuff, especially with the sugar. You don't want to attract a whole bunch of pests when you do this. And of course, make sure to add those healthy options to keep the reindeer healthy and flying happily without any sort of side aches as they make their trek around the world, dropping off all of those presents. That's all we have time for today's reindeer tips. I want to say thank you so much for joining me. We'll be back with more news and weather coming up at the top of the hour, but until then, I hope you all have a very Merry Christmas Eve, a very Merry Christmas Day, and we'll see you guys at 3. If not, I hope you all have a very wonderful Christmas holiday.